Okie dokie. Looks like we're alive. So, hello there, everyone. Nerui here. Welcome back, and we're finally back to the Outer Worlds. I gotta admit, at this point, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish the Outer Worlds 1 before the Outer Worlds 2 drops. You know, considering it drops at the end of the month.
It might be a bit hard.
Yeah, cause let me take a little quick peeky at the calendar. Yeah, if I'm not able to get this get this done, which I doubt I'm gonna be able to get done, cause it's got, especially since it's been a Sunday stream, that means today and next week, and then on the 29th, the Outer Worlds 2 comes out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be finished with this by the time the Outer Worlds 2 comes out.
Not unless you power it.
Yeah, but I want to enjoy it because
Fair.
because it's been mentioned before with past Outer Worlds streams that I played the Outer Worlds before, played a lot, loved it, but I was never able to play the DLC because, well, at the time, couldn't really afford to pick the DLC up. So, for me now, this is going to be my first time going into and experiencing the DLC. Yes, we are now at that point, finally. Technically, we could have gone there earlier, but I kind of want to, at the very least, finish up on Monarch so we can have the whole party together.
See.
Okay, so where do we leave off last? We're over on Phineas's laboratory. Alright. We spoke to Phineas, and he wants us to meet a contact on Byzantium. Probably is half tempted to go and do that just so we can get access to Byzantium, so we can get the last of the things for Parvati. Because Parvati's thing is over on the Byzantium. First things first, let's head back to the ship.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Indeed we have, Ada. Indeed we have. So what do you think? Should we try and make a little quick push to Byzantium so we can finish with things with Parvati and then go into it? Or just go dive right into the mystery?
Well, I mean, it's not like they're gonna suddenly be unmurdered. I think. Games can be weird, technology.
You know what? That is fair. Alright, let's make a quick little stop at Byzantium.
I'm receiving urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Yep, send
With
it over.
alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
I'm going to take a wild guess to say this is the trigger for the second DLC content.
Ooh.
So we'll be able to go and hit that once we're done with the murder on Eridanos. But for now, sure thing. But now...
Can we talk?
Oh,
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
yeah, what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Of course, just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Really? Never would have guessed.
This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Yeah, okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
Gotta be back, Gil.
It's almost like you want me at my worst behavior.
That's the idea. Anything else?
Must well ask her thoughts. When we think both Zora and Sanj are coming to terms.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting 4-letter words, I mean.
Just goes to show you there's always a peaceful option. Granted, sometimes the peaceful option can be a pain and a half to get to, but there is the option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Altoona. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
That was a very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Yeah, you have something to say about chasing down the dimethyl sulfoxide?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
I mean to get my due at the end of this.
Then we'd better hope he doesn't blow himself up while we're gone. Or if he does, that he has a killer insurance policy.
Mm.
In either case, you should know Wells isn't the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm not gonna become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Anything you can tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
I need to lay the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Is this one of those established dominance things?
What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Huh. Why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
That would drive me crazy.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
It's been interesting growing up there, and yeah, it's the more she talks about it, the more it makes it sound like Byzantium is just living, breathing bureaucracy.
Yay, bureaucracy.
Colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Enough about Byzantium for now.
That's what I've been saying.
That'll be all. But let's see this mysterious package. Oh dear. I have questions. First of all, what the heck is that device? And two, why is there a severed hand holding on to that device? And three, why would someone ship out to Alex Hawthorne a mysterious device with a severed hand holding on to it?
Would you rather it be something else severed in there?
I'd rather nothing severed, to be perfectly honest with you.
Exactly. Since we don't even know what the package is.
If you're getting this, something's happened to me.
Oh, there you
I got
go.
mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job.
Seems so silly with the robot in the background.
Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but There's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple of cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
That's ominous.
Lucky Montoya displayed what humans describe as a flair for the dramatic. However, my analysis of his recording indicates unusually high levels of stress. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we gonna talk about the severed arm on the kitchen table?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fellow's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching. Etc.
Okay, that one.
Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
He liked to show off his battle scars. I get the feeling he won't be flashing this one around.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system.
Yeah. Okay, gotta give Ada points for that commentary there. And only the fourth?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Dumb. That sounds good for me.
That's not... Captain, just when I think I've heard the depths of insight you're capable of, you find a way to surprise me.
I do not advise deriving probabilities from coincidence, but I am programmed to offer you encouragement. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
And we're just leaving the arm on the table.
I mean, I just
Right.
want to joke like, are you gonna eat that?
Okay, so that's a way to start things off.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna head to Byzantium real quick to try and get that dress for Parvati. Then we can head over to Eridanos, get to work on the murder there, and we'll cross the severed human arm when we get to that one later. So dropping Felix, bringing Ellie with, just in case we happen to stop by close enough to go and see her folks. I mean, if we're in the neighborhood, we might as well, right? Yeah, it's also probably kind of helpful that I've got Ellie wearing the mascot head. I mean, anyone that might recognize her probably won't recognize her with a Moon Man head on top.
Brilliant.
Journal. Alright.
Well, I wouldn't want to bite the sun either. It's hot.
It would be a mite spicy.
Just a bit.
I can explore more in depth once I'm here to for things proper. Okay, 106 meters that away. I might need to speak with the contact here for us to get into the city proper, since the door is sealed.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
Oh, I love the dumb options. We have a mutual friend? How nice.
He did a good job finding you. You'll fit right in here. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Yeah, can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
I don't know. You seem pretty good with birds and, whatever E stands for.
Birds are kind of my specialty. Codenames, too. But I can give you some information. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Yeah, well, I got enough science for this one. When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yeah, kinda.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
So basically, there's so much gosh darn bureaucracy here that nothing can get done because of the several layers upon layers of bureaucracy upon layers more because of those layers having those layers. Sounds like a bit of a shit place to live. A regular tragedy.
At first, management put up an out of order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
I mean, the whole "that's how things go around Halcyon," it is true, but definitely don't want to say that the suggestion box was pretty useless. I mean, it was useless in the sense that it was built in with a shredder inside, which meant basically it was just there just for people to dump their frustrations and not solve anything to begin with. But I'm just gonna say yes.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Looks like I've got work to do. Although, of course, that work will wait until after I get done with the DLCs. So let's just get to the spot where you need to get Parvati her dress, and then get a move on. Because I don't want to make the bean wait any longer than she has to for her date.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you... ever want a little fun? Maybe see a little art show.
By the law, look at those arms. How'd you like to show those off for millions?
No.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
There's the place. So up these stairs.
I've always loved
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
You know, with the hips, it's not the most accurate of descriptors.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's an interesting...
Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
What's this about pasta?
Oh, you slay me. Not pasta, my dear. Contrapposto. To slouch fashionably. One's posture reveals the quality of one's character. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Yeah, you got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Alright, I'll help you out.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. Helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I mean, given my adventures in this system so far, I've murdered a lot of things. Granted, most of those things were trying to kill me first, so self-defense. But first, a little more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
You said something about an iconoclast outfit.
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
And Marauder armor?
I don't know. I've never seen a Marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
And spacer gear.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Ah, finally, the thing I've been waiting for. My engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
She's already taken.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
I can cover 6,000 bits.
Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Yeah, let's see what you have to offer.
I can't wait to see those out. What can I do for you, darling?
Let's see here. Determination, leadership skills, handguns. All right, time to. Actually, map will probably be fastest. There we go. Back to the Unreliable. This should be the last of the things we need for Parvati and her date, so we can get that going, and then it's off to murder.
Indeed.
As much as I want to see the new content and the murder mystery, I am not leaving our bean hanging.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships. Like the Hope.
Part of me wants to chew her out a little bit, but at the same time, I understand the whole, I'm really nervous about this, so I'm looking for any excuse to put it off. Yeah, Parvati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. I didn't have to ask her to be mine.
So, look, apparently Parvati ace.
Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you've done.
Cool.
To the Groundbreaker it is, for Parvati's sake.
Yeah, I was looking at the wiki. Apparently, Parvati's ace.
You're free to disembark.
Yeah.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look terrific.
Oh,
Clean me.
my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh, these are new. Ah. I got a few new bits of decoration in here, thanks to my my missions. Nice. Oh, time to go check in and see how the date's going.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I don't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
Parvati does look good in that that
I read
outfit.
it. And he handed me his favorite wrench. The one he used for the counter. He's probably half as tall as I was.
Okay. Yeah, good. Let's leave the ship and let those two have a good time together. I'll leave her out of the party just so she can have that time. So this is basically one of the only times I'm going to be departing and not having Parvati in the group. Okay, now to go and check in there and see how the date went.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So you laid out the meal, brought you in and started the music?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So the meal went well. The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Smooth.
One of us has got to be. We're both... June's so reserved and I'm so shy. I worried if I never said anything, nothing would ever get said, you know? I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next? Don't leave me in suspense.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Yes. Good.
How very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Oh, she is such a bean!
You know, Parvati is a good example of an asexual person who just wants to have fun and have a romance. I like Parvati.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's funny, just finding out that fact. You know, I like her even more now. I can relate.
Man, you'll save for that one, dear. So, do you feel why I say going through all that for Parvati totally worth it?
Yeah, duh.
And now that the bean has her girlfriend, we're off to solve a murder. That took a bit, but it was a well worth it bit.
We've arrived in Eridanos.
I determined. I think I know the murderer. The murderer is me! Wait.
Okay, so let's see who we're going to be taking with us. Parvati, of course. But who to bring with here? I mean, Sam's an easy one for combat. Ellie would probably have some good one-liners.
What's the? You want me to see if there's anybody special you should bring? What's this mission called?
We're starting with a murder on Eridanos.
How's Eridanos? What does Eridanos start with?
The first quest is the last roll of Halcyon Helen.
Oh, I just needed that Eridanos thing. Like, what letter do you say?
E.
Yep, see, it's the second choice when I do it. That's why I asked. Lots of cool stuff you can get.
Let's see, who would give some of the best commentary?
It doesn't say anybody in particular on the page, so...
Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to think who would be the most fun, because we spent a lot of time having Sam in the party already over on Monarch, and Nyoka as well, once we got to the last leg of it. Let's go with Ellie.
Cool. If it's brown, drink it down. I don't know if I want to follow that logic.
Especially considering what looks to be at the bottom of the bottle there.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Now I got...
Okay, we are here at Eridanos, and yeah, this looks like quite the location.
Watch out. This place is half sublight thugs and half top rungers on vacation. Both are dangerous.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
That one thing, like, his skin seems like splotchy.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it's not just me.
No, it definitely looks splotchy. Yeah, can you fill me in on the details of the murder? Continue?
I'll admit, my screen isn't always the cleanest, but I was just thinking, I'm like, it's not that bad.
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
In the current Avatar can't show it, but there was a bit of a strong eye roll at Ellie's comment on the minibar. Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-rung as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
So, a potential avenue for motive.
So have you beaten this game before?
I've beaten the game proper. I've just never done the DLCs. Base game, I've beaten it a few times. But right now, here at the DLC, I've never experienced this before, so this is all new. So...
Yeah, just asking, I'm just looking at stuff, I'm like, the Dark Bramble, is that base?
That, I can't really say off the top of my head, because it's not one that sounds immediately familiar, but at the same time, it has been a while since I've last done a playthrough.
Well, that's fair. Like I said, I only asked because I didn't want to, spoil anything if it was a DLC. Just looking out.
But yeah, with that little bit of information there, we got some potential. Well, it's a very broad pool of suspects, VPs who didn't like that she managed to get so much fame and popularity that she got special treatment akin to theirs. But that's still way too large a group of potential suspects. Yeah, I thought you worked for Slugs. For Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, your belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
I mean, it's honest. Pretty much every piece of gear I've got and I've given to everyone is the most of it has either been looted from just random spots of wherever we're exploring, or just taken from the corpses of the bad guys we fought. I mean, it's honest. I just wear whatever I strip from my enemies' corpses, honestly.
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the Grand Ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now the tear. The gap between exploring and looting. Yeah, definitely a snazzy-looking hotel.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
It's not listed as owned, so I can grab it. No guilt.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Con.
It's time for a KYO.
Really?
Yeah, this place looks amazing. Yeah, I should probably go and get things started before I start getting too lost exploring. After all, we are here to solve a murder.
Of course, you just got your alcohol.
And there's the bottom of the brown bottle.
I'm not drinking that.
You have
Nay, you can have.
Oh no
Nay,
no no
Nay.
no 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 no.
You can have my share.
Rich people air.
This isn't like those fabled bottles of tequila with a worm inside.
Like I said, you can have my bottle. I don't want it.
Yet, no, negatory, nuh-uh, no way,
So, pass to the Scorpio?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. Oh dear. I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have a registered room key. If you've lost your key, why don't you pay the hotel concierge a visit? I'm sure she can get you a new one. Then you can come back, and I'll service all of your vertical needs.
Okay, well, that statue's cool looking. Or the fountain. I like it. Hotel mascot, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh wait, it's you again. Sorry, but you're really going to need a room key for me to let you up. Rules are rules.
Black hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Oh, hey, Orsk.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
You know, I was gonna say, we could give Orsk the 2 drinks, but I don't think he'd want it either.
Nah, probably not. Yeah, Constable Keene. Nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aetherwave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
What do you got for me, Doc?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. You make it sound as if I'm turning over
You're
stolen
doing fine.
goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Oh, yeah, the tree now. I need to pop off now. Bye.
Bye.
Catch you later. Yeah, it'll be nice once he's back. Once he's back again from this shift.
Yeah. Luckily I could still understand him enough to understand what we're saying.
Yes, it did sound a bit like he was in a spot where the connection was a little spotty.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So, what does this thing do exactly?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model
Okay, I'm gonna look it up to see if this is just for the stupid people. Give me a sec. Murder on. Give me a sec. I am now looking that up. Give me a sec.
I'm giving it to you, but I was so dumb that I spaced out and was thinking about food.
I just want to make sure I get the name right. Murder on what?
Eridanos.
Thank you. I gotta find a video of it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't read what was going on. I was just too caught off guard by that.
I was too. I'm glad I was actually like looking, like, since I distract myself often. I'm just like, oh hey, what's this? Then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Why is it dulling the noise? What's going on?
Okay, this has already gotten off to such a good start. Which means I now have an excuse to come and play this on a non-dumb run, because I need to see what what Dr. Goodnight here actually says. Oh my goodness, that was glorious! In the meantime, I'll try and continue on. Oh, sorry.
So as soon as they said the thing, did you say anything particular? Like, what does this do exactly? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a sec. Let's see if they do. Oh, come on! Why do you have to pick one? Come on, you could have picked it. God damn it! Now I gotta find it.
In the meantime, oh, sorry, I was thinking about food.
Just do us both a favor and give the amplifier a try.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the thing, I took a dumb character. You're gonna love one of the dumb things later. It's even better than that, I think.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna go any further because I want to see how they respond when you do it, you know. But
okay, we have the discrepancy amplifier. Okay, what to drop? We can drop the heavy machine gun for now, and put on the discrepancy amplifier.
I'm generally curious. Do you have good science and engineering? Science and engineering.
Science is at 41. Engineering is at 50, though. Engineering engineering is boosted up to 85 thanks to having Elliot and Parvati in the party.
So you are the idiot savant type of one. So you actually do have it pretty high.
Okay, so to catch Helen's skill, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier's scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you locate some evidence, Aim directly at it while zooming in the scope and press the interact button to analyze it.
Nice.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Well, I've got just enough science for us. It's even designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Before I make a decision, I also want to feel like I want to point out that a discrepancy that's pointed out to me right now is that these footprints are just side by side. These do not look like the footprints of someone walking normally. They're right next to each other, which to me says either whoever made these footprints was hopping.
Nay, I'm surprised you didn't mention the bottom choice.
I was wanting to get that internal thought out before I mentioned that, and taste the dirt.
I'm all for taking pointless risks, but that's just disgusting.
The dirt tastes earthy, with faint woody and fruity undertones.
I hope you have a detective hat on, Nay.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I said I hope you have your detective hat on. And maybe a trench coat.
I'm afraid I do not have either.
Damn.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Amplifier, can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Well, I'm stumped.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're just trying to make me feel useful. She was in the Purpleberry Orchards, Captain.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Ooh, level up. Oop, new stuff for Ellie and Parvati. Ooh, stand your ground. I could help her with survivability a bit.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
I figured it out. She wanted some Borst.
Likelihood of Helen using her final moments to spell the first letter of the food she was craving, 0.0002%.
Oh, you're so smart. What do you think it means?
Now simulating conjecture in hypothesis module. Hypothesis. This letter indicates the name of Helen's assailant.
Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Holcomb? Oh. That could complicate things a bit. Because remember, Parvati's last name is Holcomb.
Interesting.
So, could this Bertie Black Hole Holcomb be a relation of hers?
Yeah, I mean, you've got the better one.
Hmm. Especially if it turns out that this one is a murderer. I think I said stick around and look around, because I might have missed this otherwise. Anything else I should know about?
Accessing guest database. B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of this for later, Amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. So, got some footprints. And, well, less bloody, more boozy, a seemingly dying message left by the victim. We'll see if it ends up standing out that holds up.
Ain't very subtle with that.
No, they're not subtle at all. I mean, I've been. Ever since I learned that there is an alcohol that they serve with a worm in the bottle, I've been.
Yeah.
No. But that appears to be many times worse than a worm.
I mean, I know what it is.
It's got teeth.
Like I said, I know what it is because I didn't realize it was from here when we saw the ad. I thought the ad was just one of those, pop-ups.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
You'd think these people have never seen a corpse before.
Employee access card level A, huh?
Welcome.
And I it just dawned on me now that this discrepancy amplifier is they found a way to make a sci-fi version of walking around holding a magnifying glass up to your eye. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing at this point.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. You happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
I'm going to guess that the previous tenant on that floor was the now cooling and...
The victim?
Yeah. Grand Colonia sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Yeah, what's the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Sounds like this Woolrich guy has a bit of a stick up his bum. Anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either.
You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
That's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
Hey, you got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Oh, I like this
her.
one.
I like how we both said that at the same time. Like as soon as she said, "Okay, he's out of earshot," we both were like, "I like them."
Great minds think alike, as they say.
Indeed.
You know anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than
Oh,
he is
hey.
big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out.
There you are.
Used to be Helen's beau,
We
though
decided
isn't
you
anymore,
can
not
have
just because
both our
she's dead.
bottles of Spectrum
If I
Brown.
had 1,000,000 bits,
Spectrum
I'd spend
Brown.
everyone just to learn what caused their split.
Okay.
Looking shit post.
Let's co-star Woolrick. You have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
That's enough gossip for now. So it looks like our two biggest potential suspects at the moment, with the information we have access to, are Black Hole Birdie and Woolrick. At least those who are currently present on Eridanos.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
My feet hurt.
You know, I feel like I just learned a whole lot about you anyway.
Goodbye. Alright, let's go check out the penthouse.
What floor would you like to visit?
Oh no, don't worry, lady, I'll get you out of there.
Huh? I'm not trapped anywhere. Oh, wait, I get it. This
But yeah, Scorpio, don't you want to try the Spectrum Brown?
Nah, I think I'm good. I had enough fun hanging out with the bean. Would have been here sooner, but he made a promise I'd watch something with him.
Aww, baby.
Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Damn it.
You also missed probably one of both of our favorite scenes. Dumbass scenes.
You know, I just love it when a thermos builds enough air pressure, you open it up and it just sprays liquid in your face.
Profit of profitability. Looks like everyone's got a spot they're standing in here. This is basically our little hub area for this DLC. Aha!
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
So what this need to do is track down this profit of profitability. Adding one to the potential suspect list.
Yeah, but honestly, Scorpio, this one's pretty good. You should actually start watching it. Rude. I realize he probably didn't mean to do that, but I just had to make a joke. Oh. As soon as I'm adding you, you hop back in.
Yeah, I needed the Discord restarted.
I figured that was the case.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Well, that's new. That's the first time in this game that I've come across an actual audio log.
No hand attack.
Eridanos is a technological marvel, and they use it as a tourist destination to sell sweets and alcohol.
There's no room service, right? Just asking.
When it comes to on-the-go cleanliness, SAM units murder the competition.
Well, that's a nice way to describe it. The number of cigarettes here indicate that the smoker's lifespan has been shortened by approximately 11.2 years.
I think you'll like this mission, Scorpio. You should look here.
I'm gonna nick a few towels. They won't notice.
And of course, Nae's getting her alcohol.
Shush.
The joke that never ends.
So this is what a clean room smells like.
And before she decides to take revenge on you when she runs her story.
I mean, she can. Doesn't mean I have to go with it.
Yeah.
And with that, I will say that Bean has done nothing wrong, and anything that befalls them, they don't deserve it.
Head pat.
Yeah, deny it all you want.
Right, because Jerry is still staring and glaring as... Oh, she forgot about it. I could just get... Maybe I don't have to talk about it.
There are a lot of used cigarettes in here. Jeez, McCrow, how much smoking can one person do?
I mean, if they're a chain smoker.
I mean, at the same time, part of me is I have seen examples of the things that some folks will do when they're when they smoke and have that much of a need for it. I have literally seen someone who could not afford to buy another packet of smokes go and grab a half smoked cigarette off of the literal street. I do not even want to imagine what could possibly have been on that, because it was just sitting in the middle of the pavement. Ugh.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
I still don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them.
I will be plain with you. I prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter should be resolved by Rizzo's security, but Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem. Constable Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party inspector. Right now, you're the best chance we have at resolving this incident and getting on with our affairs.
And I gotta say that it sounds like Scorpio has a very squeaky chair.
Get my chair. It squeaks hard enough that you can actually hear it.
Yes, I can hear it.
What the fuck? What's the fucking noise thing set to?
I mean, you always have noisy shit.
Oh, my voice echo cancellation's on standard, not crisp. That's why.
Well, this is why you need to check with this whenever Discord does an update to make sure it didn't mess with your settings.
Yep.
Oh no, I have to check with Discord to make sure that it hasn't mixed with my computer volume mix settings, because for whatever reason it decides to drop everything to 58.
Yeah, so relax. I've been solving problems for two idiots who don't get along since Emerald Vale.
I see. Well, I appreciate your candor. Yes, let's go with that. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
There was definitely a body. I also think I stepped in something purple.
Ah, I see. That's truly special. I'm going to have a word with Maria about your qualifications. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
So he locks the doors the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Yeah, we've scoured the penthouse for clues. So, onward!
there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Yeah, I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Let's take a look at the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
The lobby then.
To the lobby we go.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards.
Oh, what? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Sure. Sure.
Well, get to washing then.
I don't know why. I just feel like if without watching, just seeing you pull a pistol out. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Wash your damn hands.
Discrepancy of amplifier replacements. Label reads, in case of careless inspector.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
You know what? Pardon? I'm almost afraid to ask about the existence of a, quote, industrial-grade laxative.
I'm sorry, what? I wasn't really looking. I was about to get up and do something.
I found a clue where the analyzers said that a, quote, industrial grade laxative had been added to these liquor bottles.
Suku? Satoshi's in there.
Nah.
So should we or should we not make sure that that Orsk finds out about the existence of industrial strength laxatives?
That depends on if he watches the... Yeah.
I mean, there's a fair few that Satoshi feels needs that industrial strength laxative.
No comment.
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you. Excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan. You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
I recognize your voice. Pleased to finally meet you.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
You said you operate the elevator, right? Can guests not press the buttons themselves?
Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often.
Okay, I can see potentially chipping a nail if you're careless about how you push the button, but I'm not so sure about losing a ring. So I assume the bellhops all know each other. Any gossip about Norville?
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome, too. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station.
You know anything about Halcyon Helen's murder?
Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off.
Have marauders been a problem at the Grand Colonial before?
Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control. I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
Okay, so yeah, we got our 3 VIPs. The victim, Ruth Bellamy, aka Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolrich, and Black Hole Bertie Holcomb. That is odd. Apparently, Helen's been ordering a massive amount of food, cigarettes, and the like, but no sign no sign of her having gone through what she's ordered. Very peculiar.
If you haven't...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
This is probably a bad idea to go for this one. You know what? Because I am leaning on going all in on the dumb option right here. I mean, it's not listed as dumb.
I mean, when's the last time you saved?
When I came back.
Remember, it's gonna be explosive. I don't see anything wrong with this at all. Turn on the stove.
I normally try to avoid doing the dumb stuff, but at the same time, I am doing a dumb run. So, picking the dumb options and doing the stupid stuff. Ah, gosh dang it.
Wait, bad idea!
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Explosive combustion without gaslight, 0.01%.
So it doesn't even have a fucking pilot light. Okay, that was beautiful. Turn it on. Don't trace
Seems like a
it.
workplace hazard.
Oh.
Okay, this expansion has been doing wonderful so far.
Oh, that was glorious.
Indeed. This seems like a workplace hazard. How hasn't Slug caught this?
Searching slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Terribly sorry, but I can't chat just now. Someone on the second VIP level just ordered 15 canid meat pies, and if I don't get to it now, it'll be my head.
I'm in sector. I got some questions to ask you about Halcyon Helen's murder.
I understand your devotion to your job. Really, I do. And I hope you'll understand mine. Things might change if you had something very particular to talk to me about, but I'm afraid I'm just too busy to talk right now. I'd be delighted to chat with you later.
How awful!
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
How dare you? I mean, I don't drink, but the tiny umbrellas are what's totally worth it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do they at least have those little tiny swords for oars? Cause you know, so once you eat the cherries, you can sword fight with them.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that's alive and potentially aggressive. That's behind a wall. Sprats maybe? Let's see what we can find.
For lunch?
We're definitely in the employee area.
Something mighty strange went on.
What happened? Norval get his... Cap stuck in the toilet again?
Not today. I was carrying a bag up to the second VIP guest floor earlier. Even for our guests, it was spectacularly heavy.
Wow, exciting.
I wasn't finished. Took a bad step and...
Oh, a key card. And a Mark III Sentry Saber. Ooh, we got a new tier got a new tier of gear here, it would seem. Just close that.
Hey, that's impressive.
Me oh my, how exciting to see you again. This truly has been a day to end all days. I could die happy. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Nothing at the moment, but now I know how to get to speak to you without having to speak through glass.
Can't imagine what it must be like. Living down here like sprats in a wall.
Huh. That is a long list of ex-sidekicks. Oh.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me.
Okay, so I guess that means someone's trapped in room A3. Gotta figure out a way to get them out.
Indeed.
I think we can probably safely say these are the employee quarters.
I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it.
I'll see whatever I can do there, ghostly voice. Oh, hello there.
Interesting. special.
Um.
Wait. A cap? Do you get a special detective hat?
It looks to be the bellboy cap that these people have been wearing.
Yeah, that's still pretty cool.
31. It's got pretty solid skill though. I mean, movement speed during tactical time dilation plus 110%, and a plus 20% TTD recharge rate.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Audio logs do add into something special extra that you can't quite get with just written logs, and I think I have an idea as to how she died. Okay, so... looks like at some point she managed to detach her own arm to throw it in the toilet to feed sprats. Possibly in a gambit to try and keep them from eating her directly. Oh dear, that is not a good end.
I'm gonna need that arm. Yeah, just seeing Parvati with that mask.
That's Ellie. Parvati's over there in the full-on military gear.
God, it's like some creepypasta or something. Bastard. Scorpio, can you believe it? They ate the purple berries.
God damn it.
I know, we're bastards. We were saving those.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Keep it quiet, Cap.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, so it's definitely somewhere in that room.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
Hmm. A thunderclap. I knew it. That was a special named one. Let's see. Level 31. One-handed melee. Knockdown. Heavy machine gun too.
The electric boogaloo.
Okay. So looks like door C2 is open now. Excellent. I haven't gotten to that row yet. Oop, I've also reached the point where I'm officially over encumbered, which means I'm going to need to sell, slash, and break down some stuff. Or just go and put it all in the stash on the ship.
That was quick.
Yeah, because in one sense it probably would be faster to just dump it all in on the ship and then sort it out later.
Fair.
Oh dear. We got another dead body.
Ooh. 2 dead bodies. Ew. Looks like our little Klepto's getting up quite a bit.
I mean, it is the nature of this style of game.
Okay, good. I didn't think that was an unobvious joke, but I had to do it.
Ooh, a champion toss ball stick. So let me take a little look-see real quick. Let me see over here. My Inferno Scythe has burn effect, 206 damage, 267 DPS at level 22. Let's see this champion toss ball stick. Level 28, 540 DPS, 340 and stagger. Plus it's also a pristine one, so I may have to retire my scythe for a bit, at least until I can find an equivalent that's and put on the champion toss ball stick, so I can still go to a workbench and mod it. But right now I'm going to be going from slicing to just blunt force damage.
Better damage?
Yeah, better damage.
Or is it... From what I've gathered, it looks like there's a degradation system in this.
I mean, yeah, the stuff does break down, but at the same time, this one still does have a higher base damage than what I was using. I'll probably be finding more weapons, since it looks like this this area has stronger gear than what's available currently in the base game. Well, I think we now know why that one body's there.
Oh?
Guy got fired, and well, didn't have a whole lot of options.
Oh, one guy. Ah.
This thing will get its chance to shine soon enough.
Say that's blunt, but that looks like that could really hurt some Pierce.
You find another key card to unlock this room in particular. But this immediate area seems to be well searched.
You, hear about the murder?
How the hell could I not have heard about it? We couldn't even leave our rooms earlier while security was sweeping for evidence.
Yeah, let's go through this door and see what's over here. Slug storeroom key needed, huh?
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Now, let's see. Okay. Right now I got the Mr. Ouch on, which gives an extra 20% to power attack. Or we could give it a plasma so it can burn. Give it a zap so it can shock. Let's see what we can. We've currently got the grip, attack speed, and durability bonus.
I think this is Mr. Ouch.
Yeah, that's the mod that gives the melee weapon an additional 20% to power attack damage. Yeah, let's go for the attack speed for now. Automag pistol. I feel like we got an Automag pistol ultra. So let's see what's what Ellie's current mods are. We got let's see. The Mag 2 power and the Exacto sight. We do have another Mag 2 power. Yeah, could make it a corrosion weapon. We do not have an Exacto sight. Before we do that, what's her melee option? Officer Spine. Let's see. So a naturally corrosive type. Let's see. One hand, 467, 231 versus. Oh, that is a big up because right now she's got 142 and 61. So she definitely could use an upgrade to her melee weapon. And right now, our best option right now is currently the Mark III Sentry Saber. This one, we do not have a corrosive for this one, so could give her the extra power attack, but I think for this one we'll make this sword, this saber a plasma damage, a plasma damage type.
Gotta say that one thing didn't last long. I'm guessing you just found this one.
No, this is going to Ellie.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
So I'll give Ellie the speed grip on this one. And then go to the Automag Pistol Ultra, which should be a nice upgrade to her current Automag pistol. 180 and 43. Oh, a big improvement there. And give this one the Corrosion mod. Extra critical damage. Improvement to range weapons spread. Now then, let's take a look at Parvati real quick. So I got the Assault Rifle Ultra, 853 and 111. And an Impact Hammer Mark II, 573, 236. I know I got that one named hammer. Oh, I don't think I can modify that one. $796 and $328 for the Thunderclap. So that is a nice upgrade for Parvati. Alright. Now for the weapon. The ranged weapon. I haven't got too many in the ranged weapon upgrades just yet. Could give her the heavy machine gun, but do have these shock types there. I think should we upgrade Parvati from an assault rifle to a heavy machine gun?
What's the damage difference?
Her current is the Assault Rifle Ultra, 853 DPS, and 111 damage per shot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
For the HMG Heavy Machine Gun 2, we got 133 damage per shot and 1,109 DPS.
Go, that's a lot of a difference.
Yeah, the HMG has a special effect of knockback, and the Assault Rifle has a stagger.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Can't put a silencer on this one, but... Oh, wait, we can't put a silencer on, so what's the... Okay, so we got a barrel and a magazine mod. What's the one we don't... We have... Oh, a sight. No, sight on this one. I think I'll put the silencer on, because I like the idea of having a silenced SMG. And a shock, so we can so we can take care of all the mechanicals. Okay, so Parvati, let's give you the Thunderclap and the Modified Heavy Machine Gun Mark II. Ellie, you shall receive an Automag Pistol Ultra and a Modified Sentry Saber Mark III. Very nice. As far as armor goes, I haven't found a whole lot of armor just yet. Medium and defense skills at 29. Huh. What's it say when the more military-based uniform offers less armor than a hotel uniform?
Got style.
Yeah, because right now the orders control armor that Ellie currently has on only 29 armor versus the Grand Colonial Hotel uniform I picked up 51 armor. Well then, I think I'm going to have to switch those out then. And... Moon Man helmet gives her 3. Huh. And this just clothing this bellboy hat has 37 armor on it. Okay, so I think that means I need to see about getting them some armor stuff, because, yeah, I've been neglecting armor for my for these guys. so she's got some heavy armor. So what do I have for heavy armor currently? I might need to hold off until I can find something that's at level for this area to give her an armor upgrade. Yeah, a bit short on heavy armor for that's at level for this area. You know what? I may as well take away the Moon Man helmet for now and give her the Bellboy cap because it'll give her more armor. Okay, that should definitely help Ellie with both survival and doing some damage. As far as Parvati, damage has been addressed, but I haven't gotten any at level armor for her yet. I might need to see if I can also get myself an eye on some light armor that give me more armor but still keeps the sneak bonus. Where's those Rangers Tosser uniform? Let's see. Dodge, movement penalty, accuracy, weapon AoE radius. Perception, interactable highlight range, bonus to headshot weak spot damage. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. A nice bit of upgrading though. Alright, now I've gotten out to the open area, let's return to the ship real quick. Because I'm going to want to sort through all this stuff on my own later. So for the time being, just going to dump it all in my quarters. I will sort through all this stuff later. Okay, inventory's looking a lot lighter now.
I'll lock up, Beast. Thank you.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
That smell. Whatever that is, it'll kill more than bacteria.
Excuse me. The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
Wonder who gets it if you hit it over the edge.
That's a long way down.
Nah, I think that's a perfect distance to jump.
You wanna try it first?
Get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
Nah, but I'll be happy to help you.
Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Oh, I do not have enough social skills to. I have to actually bribe them here if I get caught.
I'll look the other way. This
Oh, okay, good to know. I am not charismatic enough on this dumb run in order to talk my way out of getting caught. Good to know. Good to know. One thing I can say for sure, when we do get through to the end of this game, we'll definitely be well primed for the sequel.
They can't keep us out.
Marauders. Get back here.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Okay, then we have to be a bit more careful. Can't be recklessly running through here, because the enemies here are definitely on the stronger side.
I won't tell.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Yeah, can't be up. Search the pockets. 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Makes he left the world happy. Pay respects.
At least he gave his life for a worthy cause.
Totally nice of the thing to alert me when there are clues around. A bolter pistol 3.0. Plasma rifle 3.0.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This guard also expired prematurely following a violent encounter with marauders. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hey, Crew C, it's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Law, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so we can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Ooh, a Trevor Cleaver Hyper. Let's see, 621, 340, 432, 348.
Well, that could have been a disaster.
Your people were sabotaging my operations.
I almost dropped my thermos to the ground open.
Oof.
With coffee.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my instant coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
Things do have a tendency to break around me, but I don't know about sabotage.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
I haven't heard you mention sabotage.
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
I can figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law. Some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree. I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
All right, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purple berries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
I mean, it seems like, we got folks saying he said, she said. Words. He said, she said, all over the place here. That seems to be your problem with the overseeing orchardist.
Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want Slug to get what we're owed.
Yeah, any truth to his accusations of sabotage?
If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business.
It's nice to hear someone actually say that. Because that's something that has bothered me a smidge whenever you see those things come up in these kinds of media, where you got someone who's owes money to a so and so a suspect a loan provider, or took out a contract and things and didn't turn out quite so well, and they're still expected to pay up. When they send their enforcers to mess with and assault the people who owe them, and end up just doing things like breaking stuff and hampering their business. If you want them to be able to pay you back, breaking the stuff that allows them to earn the money to pay you back with is pretty much antithetical to what you're trying to get done, unless your purpose is you're not looking to get paid, and you're looking just to collect in other means, which in most cases of those situations is probably the case. It's still satisfying that has someone actually say that, okay, if you want them to pay, if you are legit about trying to collect a debt that's owed, and if you want them to pay you, then breaking their stuff, which prevents them from working to earn the money to pay you, goes pretty much right against that whole thing. Yeah. Is this an official arrangement with Rizzo's?
Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Official contracts have some rather obscene fees and documentation. Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make certain our friend over there pays on time. Yes, I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile.
Yeah, I'm not gonna offer to pay what he owes, because I have no idea how much that is. See any sign of Halcyon Helen recently?
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
I could never get past her hair. No one having that many gunfights could have hair that perfect.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there.
How about a little more about you?
You're welcome to. I don't have any secrets.
Yeah, do anything other than make sure Slug's business partners pay on time?
Certainly. When I'm not out on a job, they usually stick me in the Slug mess hall. I may be a service collector, but that doesn't mean I can't make a damn fine trip of kale pie.
You're back, I
And
see.
you.
Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
The more times you ask me that, the slower I'm going to work.
Yeah, should have figured as much. There's something else you need to know?
Any leads on the nursery?
Got a lot of dead saplings that'll cost a lot of bits. I've got a feeling someone poisoned him somehow.
What happened in the Exterminator Automech Depot?
The mechanicals were hacked. They're pretty much running amok. If you could keep from destroying too many, I'd be obliged. Would save us a lot. That said, you might want to be careful. Those things are built to take on waspkitos, and waspkitos are generally tougher to kill than people. Just something to keep in mind.
Waspkitos? Oh, if you assholes have found a way to make Cazadors 2.0, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. And
Cazadors! Cazaclaw! Bring out the Cazaclaw.
oh, there might be some blind murderous rage in the future if that is the case. I mean, what else am I supposed to expect with a name like Waspskitos? I mean, if Cazadors were bad enough that they were just mutated death wasps, but you had to go and make an alien version with that mix them up with frickin' mosquitoes. Like going into Fallout and having a fucking Cazador and a blood bug having a fucking baby.
That sounds glorious.
No, it does not!
Yes, it is! You just need to give him a hug.
Question, do you actually know what a Cazador is?
Oh, I am well aware what a Cazador is.
Are you saying that or are you just fucking around?
I know what a Cazador is, like I know what a Deathclaw is.
Scorpio, if anyone's gonna get a hug, it's gonna be you while wearing Marcus's steak vest.
Ouch! I'm not a vampire!
Yet.
You may not be, but a steak vest can still skewer or a regular human just as good as and a kindred.
Wow.
Well, it's like they say, people always say, it's like, to kill a vampire, you need a stake in the heart. Well, yeah, that kills most things.
A thought occurred to me. I'm not going to say it. I do not want to welcome that possibility in. So, something in particular to look out for in the processing and control room.
The tower processing console is completely fried. Whoever took it out must have used some kind of explosive.
Well, that's a sign.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purple Berry Nut Hut, you
what's
wonderful,
that on her
wonderful
neck?
customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
Wait, was she the one from earlier?
This is the first time we met this one.
I think the hairstyle is just as similar.
Yeah. And what in law's name is on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
Ah!
I was wondering when you'd see these things.
Just a little passenger?
Yeah.
Don't move.
And
I'll try and cut it off you.
The only reason I know about this is right here.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
What the fuck?
That's not normal behavior. How long have you been like this?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
So where did you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
Can we strap her down and solder that thing off? This is... Ay.
I could grab the shotgun.
Congratulations, Nate. You found the story.
Hey, that's great. Can we change the topic?
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low price.
That forced smile's just...
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
That was one, and then those type of things.
Real slick.
What do you think you're doing?
Even when she...
You're back. We just got a new shipment of Rizzo's mock apple cider. It's hard. Wait, was that the slogan? Never mind. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low price.
Anything you can tell me about the orchards?
I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of
That
Rizzo's
is
total
just
produce,
not right.
which
That is
correlates
just
to
not
112%
right.
of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of
Pay no
course.
attention to the mind
If you want to
slug.
know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio guided as a special bonus feature.
I might be interested in hearing more about your tours.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
This really pushes the hard sell, huh?
Huh? Oh no, Rizzo's doesn't make me recommend the tour. Helping customers just makes me even happier than I already am. And that's saying a lot. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
The smell's gonna haunt my nightmares.
I'm not quite sure what you mean. There's really nothing better than feeling a euphoric sense of happiness and self-contentment. Now, I'd be pleased as punch to sell you a tour ticket.
What are my options?
We have 3 tour options. Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
I'll buy a ticket.
Which kind would you like?
Golden ticket?
You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound? That's great. Thank you so much.
Halcyon Helen was in the orchards before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just 1. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
I'm getting more uncomfortable the more she speaks. You do know Birdie's a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right?
Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Leaving now! Leaving! Oh, sweet merciful.
Here we have the Rizzo's
Don't turn your back on them. They might stab you.
cool drinks and sweet treats are available at nominal cost to slake your thirst and satiate your hunger. These include, but are not limited to, Rizzo's Nanner Spank Fresh, Spanks Even Harder, Rizzo's Ground Up, Pound Up fruit drinks made with mostly berries and twigs, and Rizzo's Mini Purple Berry Sweet Balls. We hope your visit here will stifle any unlawful urges to pick fruit in the orchards.
Right.
Did you know 1/3 of Halcyonites are allergic to trees? Most spend their whole lives in ships or in their town's walls.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Examine the footprints' depth and spacing. Unable to deduce any further details.
You find anything?
Okay, this one might help just because still kind of that last interaction is lingering. I can deduce that Helen had Saltuna for breakfast last week. Pretty obvious if you know what to look for.
Yeah, sure, Captain. Whatever you say.
Parvati be having a little bit of sass there. Considering it's getting really close to to time for us to wrap things up, and kind of a little bit uncomfortable after that last interaction, this might be a good spot to stop for now.
Oh.
Because we've got a fresh spot to explore. Still got a lot of space left to hit though, so we'll see what we can find here when we come back. And right, so yeah, this has been interesting, to say the least. I mean, we managed to finally finish up Parvati's quest. The Bean got her date, now is happy and has a girlfriend. I mean, that's one of the reasons why she's gotten comfortable enough to give some sass. And we've had a few glorious moments taking advantage of the dumb options. And that, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with that woman with that vendor just now?
Happy!
I mean, if she wasn't a vendor that could buy stuff from, part of me wants to put her out of her misery because, ugh. You may want to try and defend that little thing, but if that's the case, then I'm going to have to forcibly remove it from you and kill it, burn it even.
This is obviously, it did nothing wrong. It just wants to make her smile.
So does the Joker.
You want to know how I got these scars?
So, I thank you as always, nickname Scorpio, for joining me. This has been an experience, because with what we've done for this game so far, I've experienced plenty of times before. I've played the base game a number of times, but this is my first time getting into the DLC, so this is collectively new experience for everyone here now. Which means when we get through with the DLC and get this game proper, we can then potentially go into the sequel and see what new bits can be done, because I am definitely going to be taking the dumb option there, which, little side tangent, I have done a little bit of research, and looks like there are some differences between how things are, because in the sequel, it's now how you build your characters based on traits. Traits and skills. So basically, you can select a positive trait, and if you're so inclined, you can select a second positive trait. But in order to take a second positive trait, you have to take a negative trait, and that is where dumb comes in, because dumb is a negative trait. And aside from giving you access to the dumb options, dumb makes it so you have to select 5 skills of the, I think it was 12 with the version I saw, which is naturally from a pre-release, like an alpha or beta build. So still only limited access, just to give you a little taste of what it's going to look and play like, but not enough to get into anything seriously. So there may be more skills, there may not, but yeah, basically you can, with the dumb negative trait, you've got 5 skills that you're not going to be able to put any points into. Which, depending on your playstyle, can be a big thing or not as big a thing, depending on how specialized you're going. But we'll cover that when we eventually get to the Outer Worlds, too.
Please.
So, until then, thank you to everyone who came by to watch. Hope you all had a wonderful time, and until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.